Hello everyone, good morning from Hawaii. My name is Val. I'm your sustainable living host and lifestyle coach. Today I'm going to respond to a question that my good friend Kendra sent over, and she wanted to know what types of food do I use for fuel. So I'm going to walk you through a typical day of what I use for fuel, and then we're going to visit my fridge and freezer. I love looking in people's refrigerators and freezers. I think it's so fun. Okay, so a typical day for Val looks like, let's talk about a workout day, because on days that we work out and don't work out, it's a little bit different, not too much, but a little bit. And so it's a workout day for Val. I'm gonna get up, do my morning routine with my coffee and my water, and then I'm gonna have 2 eggs and half an avocado, about 30 to 40 minutes prior to gym arrival time. And so this is going to give you just the right amount of fuel that you need to get through that lift. It's going to give you the ability to probably lift a little bit heavier if that's what you want to do, which is what you should be doing. Especially as a woman, you want to try to do 6 reps, so a little bit heavier for 6 reps is good. And then when I get back from my workout, I am not going to eat right away. I'm not going to shove a protein shake down my throat. That's a myth. You don't need to do that. It's not necessary. I think that's great news because I hate doing things like that. Like, what a pain in the you-know-what to just carry all this stuff around with you because I gotta have it as soon as I walk out of the gym. Not necessary. So I come home, I take a shower, I get ready for work, I go to work. And so by the time I get to work, I am feeling that hunger, but I'm allowing my adrenaline to drop from the workout. This is very important because this affects how your body absorbs the nutrients from your post-workout meal. And this is why you want to wait 1 to 2 hours, whatever you can do. It's good to wait and let the adrenaline drop, and for that reason. So I get to work, I'm feeling hungry, and my second meal, let's say, is typically Greek yogurt. I don't measure anything, I just do, you know what I'm saying? So let's say maybe I do about a cup of Greek yogurt, and I mix whatever kind of fruit I have in my fridge that day in there. So typically blueberries, maybe a small banana apple, which is like a really small apple banana, sorry. Anyways, and sometimes I do mango, and it just depends what I have in my fridge. And then I like to do possibly a little bit of protein, or I will do, hold on. Come on, sorry about that. This is protein I use, it's really good. Bone broth, ancient nutrition. And I always do a scoop, of collagen in my yogurt, always collagen. It's really good for your skin, joints, bones, hair, nails, everything. So I do that, and I put almond milk in there, chia seeds. The chia seeds expand, which is why I like to use almond milk. The collagen and protein also make the yogurt a bit thicker, so I use a good amount of almond milk, and then I top it with walnuts, and I let it sit in my cooler for that amount of time that it takes to get to work before I eat it. And so by then it's all delicious and amazing, and the chia seeds are all expanded, and it's the best second meal ever. And so that's my second meal. Maybe 3 to 4 hours later, my third meal is whatever I meal prepped that week, and that varies. So recently I meal prepped chicken thighs and mixed vegetables. I like to use mixed vegetables that are frozen, organic frozen mixed vegetables. They're easy to work with, they don't go bad, and it's delicious. You can spice them up however you want. I do suggest you use spices. And then I typically grill my chicken, and I always use chicken thighs. I never use chicken breasts because good fat is actually good for you. Fat does not make you fat. That's another video suggested by Maddie Mahalos, and we will definitely talk more about why fat doesn't make you fat. So my third meal is chicken and vegetables, and then I come home and I will have, sometimes I'll have more eggs, some beans, and some more fruit. It's a simple day, but it gets me through. Now let's go to the fridge. Come with me on an adventure. I'm just gonna show you some of my staple things that I keep in my fridge and that have to do with my daily nutrition, food for fuel, okay? So here's the Greek yogurt that I use, just a nice organic 365 Whole Foods brand Greek yogurt. In 3/4 of a cup, we have 16 grams of protein. That's awesome. That's why you want Greek yogurt, lots of protein, okay? And then this week, or last week rather, I bought the 365 organic unsweetened vanilla almond milk, okay? I'm always looking at the carbs and the sugar, 2 grams of carbs, less than a gram of sugar in a cup of milk, okay? And you got a gram of protein, nothing great, but it's tasty, it's thick, it's delicious. And I get these at the commissary, just your typical walnuts, have some pieces. I love those for the yogurt. What else do I have in here? Cottage cheese is a really good way to get protein as well. I like to buy organic products for almost everything that I buy, but I'll tell you why I don't buy organic for everything in another video. 14 grams of protein in a half cup. So cottage cheese is a really good way to get protein as well. What else do I have in here? Sparkle water, always sparkle water. This is so refreshing during the day or in the evening or just whenever you need to be refreshed. Sparkling water is amazing. I have some NA beers because I don't drink alcohol. No worries if you do. This is a no judge zone. Yesterday was Friday. So guess what? I had pizza and ranch dressing, okay? You have to live your life. You can't just eat freaking chicken and vegetables every day, all day. Some really good snacks that you can have throughout your day. Apricots, dates. They have tons of micronutrients in them. Lots of potassium, calcium, vitamin D. Oh, fridge is getting pissed. Okay. What else? Hold on, I'm not done. Let's go to the freezer. Okay. So in the freezer, I got my delicious coffee that I use, Life Boost. This is an awesome brand. It's low acid and organic. I've been using this for about 2 years. Love it. And I've got some frozen meats, my chicken thighs. You can buy your chicken thighs in bulk. I do suggest getting organic, humanely raised meat. Okay, freeze it. What else do I got? Oof, I can't wait to make this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have red meat. Not every day, but you gotta have red meat. 2 pounds of beef ribeye steak. I'm gonna cook that up and have some with Maddie. Okay, that pretty much covers my freezer. Oh, organic vegetables. Okay, this one's not organic, but I do like this. Stir-fried rice cauliflower. Amazing. It's so delicious. It's got carrots, green peas, corn, and scallions, and sauce. Ooh, I didn't know there was sauce in there. Okay, so this might be one that I don't use as often. I actually don't use this one very often. The one I've been using, I'm actually currently out of, but this is another one of my favorites, organic cauliflower. And I will boil 2 bags of these and then I'll make it like mashed potatoes. So I'll boil it a little longer than what it suggests on the back of the bag. And then I'll mash it up with a little bit of butter. Sometimes I'll use a little bit of cream cheese, a tiny bit of heavy whipping cream, and cheese. And it literally tastes like mashed potatoes. And it looks like mashed potatoes, right? So you can trick your brain into thinking you're eating mashed potatoes. It's lovely. Okay, so that's the freezer tour and day in the life of what I use for fuel. You can get creative and just make sure you're eating good, clean, whole foods. If it swims, runs, flies, grows out of the ground, you should be eating it. 1 ingredient foods, right? 1 ingredient. Chicken, 1 ingredient. Add your spices. That's an ingredient, but it's not. What I'm trying to say is it doesn't have to be difficult. It can be very simple and you can spice it up with all these spices and flavors. We'll go through my spice cabinet another day. So if you need more information, please feel free to reach out to me. All of my information will be right below this video. You can check out my website, you can email me. Please leave a comment here. Tell me what you think, leave your questions. Tell me what you want to see in the next video and I will make it happen. Mahalos, aloha. I love you all and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and turn those notifications on. All right, we'll talk soon. Cheers.